Check this one out. Seiko Sumo Padi Edition. This is the sbdc049, and it's an actual limited edition, number 249 of 1,000. So it's nice to see him do an actual limited production on these patties versus just a special edition like the turtle. This is my good friend Bruce's turtle he sent me, so I could have a look at them side by side. And I've tried the turtles in the past, and for some reason they just didn't connect with me. This one, I like the blue and the red, like the Pepsi style, and the strap code. I do like that for some reason. But back to the main topic here is the Seiko Sumo. This is my first look at a Seiko Sumo, and I have to tell you, the case finishing, I know everyone has said that it looks amazing, and I'm sure it's difficult to capture on camera, but I cannot believe these Sumos can be had for around the $500 mark. I think I paid like $625 for this one, but the finishing on it is just amazing. And then of course everyone does say, and it is true, the bracelet is kind of the weak link in this model. Like it's wearable, it's fine, but I would definitely want to upgrade it. And on wrist, I was concerned because I'm a huge fan of the Seiko Monster and the short lug to lug, so I was worried that the lug to lug on the Sumo was going to be a bit much, which is silly because I have a 7 1/4 wrist. I should be able to pull these off fine. And the way Seiko did their case shape, I should have never even second guessed it, because we all know how Seiko is. They all seem to wear smaller than they are, and it feels fine on my 7 1/4. It fits great. I mean, it just melts onto the wrist. I think it looks great. I mean, it feels great. I'm trying to, I don't know, this sounds messed up because the Monster is my favorite watch. I'm trying to not like this too much, because my whole intention with this was to get it in, check it out, and then probably sell it. And I don't know, man, it feels really good. It feels really good. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the Padi edition. I might sell this one and maybe go after the standard blue or black Sumo. The special edition ones are really cool, and this one included. And I wasn't sure how I would like, I was talking to another friend of mine, Robert, with the all white hand, it almost looks like too big, but up close in person, the lume is a little bit different color than the white, so I don't know, it doesn't stand out as much as I thought it would. I mean, it is big looking, but, and then the red hand, and the second hand, I love the way that designed is almost like a little mini shield on there or something. So everything about this watch is superb, with a bracelet upgrade. I think you'd be hard pressed to find anything near the price range. So I think our standard Sumo is around $500. I don't know. I can't think of anything that is going to compete with it in that range. This should cost $1,000 or more, in my opinion, for what you're getting. I mean, if they were to do a better bracelet, but strap code makes some great bracelets for it. So I don't know, $500, and then you get into a better bracelet, it's going to be hard to beat the Sumo. So here's a quick look at the Padi edition, and here's the hang tag. 65,000 yen, and then it does come with this little tag too, and it has a nice box and everything. I'm not going to show the box, but everything feels great on it. The crown feels really robust and easy to use. The bezel action is easy to use. It sounds tinny, so I would say that the bezel could definitely use some improvement as far as grip and, well, I went past a little bit, and the feel. but the case finishing on this and the way it feels on the wrist just nails it out of the park. I think with the standard hand set on this, I think would really look better to me. With the chrome, I think they're chrome outlined. I think that would look a lot better. I do like the blue dial on this. I don't know. Maybe I will keep this one. I'm sure with this being a limited production, it's going to go up in value. So it might just be one to hold on to, or maybe I'll throw a different bracelet on it and try it out for a while. Anyway, there's a quick look at it. Here it is next to the Padi Turtle. You know what? I'm sure it's all been done before, but throw some measurements up. I didn't measure this at all. 13, that's 14 thick, 14 mil thick. The lug to lug is what everyone is worried about as far as wearing on the smaller wrist. I'm a little shaky, getting over a cold, so excuse me. 52.5 millimeter lug to lug. It's got a 20 mil in between the lugs there, and then the diameter, it's big. It's 45. But I talked to for example, I talked to Jorge, my good friend in Chicago there, and I know he has a little bit smaller wrist, and he loves the Seiko Sumo. And then even my good friend Robert, these are guys I met through the IWA Facebook group and on tours. He's got like a 7-inch wrist, and he loves the Sumo. Like everybody I talk to says they just love the way the Sumo feels on wrist. And the case finishing is obviously the highlight of this watch. And then it just makes it even more special that it's a limited edition, numbered and written on the back. So very cool, very cool. I think I see a couple of these on eBay. I think people are capitalizing on the limited production though, because they're around $800 or $900. So be patient. If you want the Padi edition, keep your eyes open. Be patient. Someone might pop one up for the $600 or $700 mark, and I think it would definitely be a good buy. Otherwise, definitely look at the standard blue or black. There you go. Let me know if you have any questions.